I am very close to the border with Croatia, and this is my trip to Bosnia and Hercegovina. Wonderful road, guys, wonderful. This is why it is so famous, and why a lot of bikers are coming here to ride this road. Still, this is a monument that everybody would like to see. This is the main street called Corso. Now I'm gonna go to the main square. I am very close to the border with Croatia, and this is my trip to Bosnia and Herzegovina. I plan to visit Bihać and Banja Luka, and the main goal is to be present at the Bikers Fest meeting. This is a very well organized and big meeting in Banja Luka, Bosnia and Herzegovina. They say that it's the biggest all around in the area, I mean on Balkans. This is still Slovenia. I am some 5 kilometers from the border, and it is a bit chilly. It is 11 degrees Celsius, but I expect temperatures above 20 degrees later. So it's gonna be better, guys. It's gonna be better. Then I plan to use the very well known road for bikers. It is called Jadranka, just a piece of Jadranka, because I would just like to avoid highways and riding there. I mean on Jadranka, it's always very nice, and the road has some stunning views, guys. My route, it's from Divača via Kozina, Hrpelje, and then to the border crossing after the direction to Reka, Crikvenica, and then straight to Bihać. The plan for today is also to visit Željava. This is a well-known airport, but let's wait and see what it is all about. By the way, those of you who are interested in my trips, you can check my trip to Vienna. It was a 2-up trip with the Suzuki SV650 that time, and I made 2 videos. One it's about the trip and the ride, and the other one it's about the city and cultural heritage and sightseeing. So take a look, guys. I am in Croatia, guys, and very soon I'm gonna reach the so-called Jadranka. I'm gonna ride just a little part from Reka via Crikvenica, and this is a well-known road that connects the whole area of the ex-Yugoslavia coast, and it offers just very nice twisties and views, and it's very, very popular among bikers. So it's gonna be fun, guys. now you can understand why this road is so famous, guys. Amazing views and amazing twists also. The tarmac, it's also very good. But in the same time, this road can be very dangerous, because a lot of riders are pushing too hard here. Another very nice view to the sea, and on the other side it's Reka, so a very important Croatian port. I am in Kraljevica, and the weather is just perfect, just like I said, 22 degrees, guys. It's warm, and I am enjoying the ride. Wonderful road, guys, wonderful. This is why it is so famous, and why a lot of bikers are coming here to ride this road. Very, very enjoyable, guys. Twisties over twisties, twisties and again twisties. Crikvenica, guys, all about the Adriatic Croatia. It's about tourism, and this is mainly focused on seaside tourism. I mean sea, sun and sand. There is not a lot of sand, but still Croatian, Adriatic part of the Croatian country, it's all about tourism. And from the 1st of May till the 1st of October mostly, here are crowds of tourists, guys, crowds of tourists. And one of very important guests are also Slovenians, otherwise Austrians, Germans, Czech tourists, Slovak tourists, and also others. Some spectacular views to the sea, guys. It is a bit foggy today, but still I think that you can enjoy the view. Novi Vinodolski, guys, also a well-known tourist location with a lot of apartments, a lot of hotels, and also full of tourists during the summer season. The season, it's not yet here, so this is not crowded right now, but in a few weeks there will be a lot of tourists here. I am heading to Senj, and there I will turn to Željava. It is quite windy, guys, and this is Burja in Slovenian and Bura in Croatian. It is the northeastern wind that it's blowing very strongly, mostly in the winter time, but you can encounter it through all the Mediterranean very easily, also during the summer season and springtime. A very nice view to the sea, guys, and this is the famous Jadranka road. I am very close to Željava, guys, and here is the sign you can see with a lot of stickers. So all are probably bikers stickers, and let's go and check this airport. As you can see, the surface is flat, and this is also one of the location factors that influenced the decision of the ex-Yugoslav army to build a military air force base just here. So we are now very close to the border with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and this is just a right place, I think, and it was also in the Yugoslav times to build a huge airport, a military base airport, and this is now abandoned. So this one, it's a very old airplane, and now everybody would like to enter it, and as you can see, without doors, even some engine parts are missing and so on, but still this is a monument that everybody would like to see. Everything is abandoned, guys. Here you can see some buildings. I am in the middle of the base right now. Yeah, there is a fire. Probably somebody is gonna cook something here. This is one of the entrances, guys. So the Yugoslav army kept this place in a total secret, and right now, as you can see, is abandoned, but people are coming here to drive cars on this airport, let's say, track, and this is a huge place, I have to say, but this is just one of the entrances. So there are several entrances here, but this is just one. I am in Bosnia, guys, and I am heading to Bihać, most northwestern town in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and there I will find my hotel and spend the night, and tomorrow proceed to Banja Luka to visit the Bikers Fest or MotoFest meeting and have fun there. So about Bihać. Bihać, it's a well-known town, and it is well known because of the Turks and their impact. The town lies on the banks of the river Una. Hi guys, behind me it's Motel Corso. I am staying here. It's a really nice motel, a biker friendly one, and this is the main street called Corso, and I'm gonna go now to see the main square. So the main square, it's just straight ahead. I had lunch guys, and cevapi were perfect. This is just a must when you are in Bosnia. So cevapi, and later also an ice cream. So wonderful guys, wonderful. Fethia Mosque guys. This is a national monument, and what is interesting is that this one was firstly a Catholic church, and then Turks converted it into a mosque. So a very interesting history, and this is one of the most beautiful mosque in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Today's look, it's from the 14th century. This is the famous Una river guys, and on both banks it's Bihać.